Hi, this is Alex Dude, and this is an iPad Air that I've been trying to get to fix, and here's the problem. So when you turn it on, it does this weird fuzzy thing that you just saw. I'll do it again. That doesn't seem to be normal. And then here you can see this is the screen. It's really pixelated, and all the dark colors that would be black appear as pixels, white static or white noise, and then in some cases it's green. It's green pixelation. So my problem is a little different than most people. Some people get a lot of green. Here you can't tell too well, but like when I play this game over here, the icons are the wrong color, and you can see the inversion of color, sort of. So all the dark black colors don't appear well. And let me show you this last part where I show the camera. So you might have this problem. Here's a black keyboard over here, and you'll see it's not green in my case, it's just white static. And so that's my problem. I've tried to factory reset this tablet. That didn't fix the problem. I've updated the software to the latest iOS. That didn't fix the problem. Also, what do you call it? I even did a hard factory reset using iTunes, and that didn't work. So I used iTunes to restore the software. So I don't think it's a software problem, and I've watched this video here, which I'll show you. This one over here, it's about how to fix green static after a drop. And so he suggests hitting it. This is for an old iPad too, where the connector is. So it's somewhere on the back bottom right. I have an iPad Air 2, so that wouldn't be the case. The connector is, I think, somewhere around here. So I have to hit it so hard that I bent it. So I tried that, trying to get it to work. But you can see it didn't work at all. So the hitting method is probably the first trick people will use for the green static. Hit it in the back, and hopefully it'll restore it. In my case, it's so severe that it doesn't fix the problem. And so this iPad was dropped many times because it was owned by a 3 or 4-year-old at the time, and they would just constantly drop it. So it's likely that the connector or the LCD has damage, or even just the main board. The last thing someone suggested is taking apart the iPad. So let me turn this off first. And I've actually taken this thing apart already. If you're thinking of doing any iPad repair, you should get one of these aftermarket suction cups. They're pretty darn cool. Okay. Got this off, or pulling it off. So I have an iPad Air 2. I'm trying not to destroy this. There's the connector over here. I have tried disconnecting this, taking it out, putting it back in, probably like 3 times. I'm going to try it one more time to see if I can try to fix the problem, but that, I'm pretty sure either this cable is so damaged or the connection is so damaged it won't work. So the last thing I could possibly try is heating the board where the graphics card or where this connector is using a heat gun. That's what one person suggested, because my problem might not be the connector. It might be some component on here that's what's it called, has like a loose solder or something, or cold solder. So that thing I probably could have tried. I could have removed this whole board and tried heating it with a heat gun or a blow dryer, but I don't feel like spending that much time. At the point where it's more cost effective to just call it a day and throw it in a dumpster. And I actually changed the battery because someone online had said, "Oh, just change the battery; it should fix the problem." I think what they were probably not aware of is it was probably as they were changing the battery, they reconnected it and it fixed the problem. Or I don't know. Everyone's problem is different, and so I think that's pretty much it. As I was replacing the battery, what I could have done is I could have heat gunned the board while the battery is off, and that would have been easier. But it's too late now. I've replaced the battery actually with an aftermarket battery, and now it's running great in terms of battery life. And so the other thing I also tried, and here's the YouTube video, is this guy over here, Electronics Repair School. He suggested actually bending the iPad to help fix the connection. So that's one thing I also tried. I tried bending the iPad. So I'll post those two videos on there, and if I actually do get it to work, I'll post a follow-up. But I'm gonna do one last try of disconnecting this and reconnecting it. But I don't have too much confidence. I might try to hit these components to see if it'll fix something. I don't know. So this isn't a fix video. This is just frustration video, if anything.